So nice you're here. One of my good friends is coming to the stage right now, really is. Known this guy about 12 years. We used to work Caesar's Palace, Atlantic City. People at home are going, what? That's not funny. I hate her. They laugh at stuff that doesn't make any sense. Oh, from my hometown, from Long Island, New York, a very funny man. Please welcome Steve-O!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My name is Steve-O, and a lot of people wonder how I got the name. Simple, I was on Wheel of Fortune. I bought a vowel. I kept it. No, I got it at birth. Before that, I was embryo. Thank you. No, Steve-O. I just got back from Long Island. As a matter of fact, I was just on the island, and I'm a little bent out of shape. Well, you can't tell. This is a really good jacket, but I went back there. It turns out they were tearing down my elementary school, brick by brick. And I went back because I wanted to help. You know, if I could, I went inside and wandered around the hallowed halls of went past my kindergarten class. And I remember, now I learned about sex in kindergarten. I guess we all did, right? We all had that little game under the table. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Remember, there's a good, clean fun, you know, until the teacher got involved. And I was impressed. I was like, I fold, I'm out. Full house. Went past my third grade classroom. Third grade, I used to get beat up a lot. In third grade, Dominic Cacamo used to beat the crap out of me in third grade all the time. And but things change and time goes by, and now Dominic is in fourth grade. So that worked kind of nicely. Went past the nurse's office. I think that was the site of the single greatest trauma in my developing years. Now, I don't know how this was. They had the school physical in the nurse's office. Now, I don't know how this was for girls, but for boys, this was a trauma. They would bring about 9 of you down to the nurse's office at once and get you into your underwear, and then you'd stand around in a cold room for about 20 minutes. It's kind of a mixer. They'd ask you to mingle, you know, and BVDs, very sharp. You look good. That's have you tried the pate? Then one by one, what they would do is, this is very frightening, even remembering it. One by one, they would bring you around this curtain where there was a doctor waiting for the test that we feared most. And this guy would sit on a stool, and you knew he was ready for the big test because he would spend most of his day soaking his hand in, like, alcohol and ice, you know, and he would ask you to put the BVDs around your ankles, and then he would grab you firmly in a place where maybe 3 days before you were told not to touch yourself, you know, and he's got you good, you know, and then he wants to chat. Like, how are you today? Well, you're clutching my groin. I would say chagrin rules my day. And then they would hand you a shot glass and send you to the boys' room to fill it, which, remember that cup? It was like, the top of it was like, I'm 8 years old. To me, the toilet is not without challenge, you know, and you gave me the glass. How about a coaster, something, you know. The rest of the test, I think girls also had, actually, was we had the color blindness test. Do you remember this thing? Color blindness, they had a bunch of colored blobs on a piece of paper and a bunch of discolored blobs in the middle of the paper shaped like a number. And they never told you what the test was for. They would just put the card in front of you and they say, do you see anything on this page? And you say, well, yeah, it's the number 5. What, am I colorblind? They go, well, no, you're not. Move on to the next examiner. Actually, the last test was probably my favorite. You'll all remember this one. Very, very cold stool, enormous headphones. About 45 minutes of, like, Pavlovian audio aerobic torture, you know. And they would test one ear for, like, 10 minutes, you know, so like... Actually, I used to mess with the guy. I'd sit there like this. The reason they were actually doing that, testing one ear for so long, is they were testing pitch as well as volume. In fact, one of my best friends in elementary school was blind, and they actually hit a note so high that he couldn't hear it at all, you know. But his dog went. Very strange place. I walked out through the playground, which is always a very great memories for me. My dad, remember when your little kid used to go to the playground? There's always that one father having more fun than the kids. Remember this guy? Okay, well, that was my father. He went to all of your playgrounds, and the police are still looking for him. So, now I'll tell you where they found the real sicko father on the playground. Remember they had the metal manual merry-go-round? Do you remember this thing? So there was that one sadist father, your mother leaves for a second. He's like, okay, everybody, Kids are flying off, throwing up. Bumped into my old babysitter at the school. She was wandering around also, and it shows you how times change. She is herself a mother now, which is neat. Which, actually, I could tell she was a mom, too. You ever meet a mom who spends about 24 hours a day with a brand new baby and forgets how to speak to adult people completely? You ever try to visit one of these people? You show up at the house, they're like, who wants a cup of coffee? Who gets a cup of coffee? Cream and sugar is fine. I'll be in the living room if you need me. And if they offer you milk, make sure they're on their way to the refrigerator, because, you know, unless you prefer it on tap. I remember this girl as our babysitter. She was a very popular girl. She would have a different little boy over the house, you know, like every night, and they would turn out the lights and do things that I still do, because I was watching, you know, pretty closely. I remember one night my mother comes home about 15 minutes early, and Donna, her name is Donna, is tied to the couch. She got, I don't mean like rope, I mean like leather straps and chains. You know, she got one of these leather masks with a zipper over the mouth, and my mother is a little pissed, you know, because you don't touch her things. I'm Steve O. Thanks very much.